Welcome to the EpicTV Surf Report. If you've been tuning in on a regular basis, you may have noticed that the crew over at the Inertia have been killing it lately. And editorial intern Marvin Green has come up with another winner. These are Marvin's picks for the 5 most extreme ways to surf. Marvin writes, "Let's be clear, there are many ways to surf. From hand planes to stand-up paddleboards, we may at times shun some of surfing's brethren. The fact is, you do what you can to stay in the water. To this extent, there are some very creative folks out there taking surfing to the next level. Whether they search new horizons and sources for waves, or take an entirely new approach to riding the waves we know and love, it's certainly entertaining to watch the sport expand. Some of these are experiences you can go out and have on your own, while others we can't safely recommend you try. Regardless, watching others push their limits is always a nice way to pump yourself up before your next session. Take a look at what these guys are doing, because I'm guessing you hadn't thought some of these were possible until right now." Number 1. Garrett McNamara surfs glacier waves. Garrett McNamara is a genre of surfing all to himself. He's way more of a daredevil than most, riding ridiculous waves in Nazaré, Portugal, and controversially dropping in on Greg Long on his wave jet at Cortez Bank may be enough to put him on the front pages. But 6 years ago, McNamara searched out a different kind of rush. Along with his tow partner, Keali'i Mamala, he headed to Alaska to surf waves caused by huge pieces of glaciers falling into the ocean, waiting up to 20 hours a day in the cold water. Yeah, technically they're surfing tidal waves. Badass, right? Number 2. Brad Domke rips on a skimboard. When I saw this clip for the first time, my mind was blown. I've been skimboarding since I was a kid, and I didn't even have the remotest clue that this was possible. Brad Domke has been touted as the most progressive skimboarder ever. His airs are insane, he rides switch like it's no one's business, he pulls into tubes where he doesn't belong and makes it out. And that's just when he's skimming from land. Take a look at what this Floridian can do paddling into waves on his skimboard, and you'll think to yourself, there's gotta be something in the water over there. Number 3. Kai Lenny rides a jet surf motorized surfboard. We've all heard of the wave jet, cue visions of GMAC on massive waves. But come on, you were hoping for a little more wind in your hair than a slight push into a wave. You think to yourself, I want to go as fast as a jet ski. Everyone smiles on jet skis. Well, guess what? It's happening. Like being towed into a wave with a jet ski under your feet, jet surfboards offer 4 hours of up to 100 cc's of power at your fingertips. Just imagine what you can do with 4 hours of that. In this clip of extreme surfing, Kai Lenny brings your imagination to life. Number 4. Chuck Patterson Waterskies JAWS. Chuck Patterson, former pro skier, is a pro sup rider for Nash who charges big waves and paddles even greater distances when it's flat. He's known for his athletic prowess across a spectrum of sports. This guy must always have fun. So leave it to him to make one of the most challenging waves in the world, JAWS, all that much more interesting and potentially punishing. Although he's not the first guy to try it, he is the first at JAWS. Patterson took to water skis to tow into a massive swell at JAWS in January of 2011. It makes you wonder, what can't be ridden these days? Number 5. Tow in wakeboarding. Editor's note, this sounds really wrong. Shane Bonifay, younger brother to Parks Bonifay of wakeboarding fame, and a crew of 3 other wakeboard heavyweights pulled a stunt for Network A that sure as hell is extreme. Danny Harth, Shay Bonifay, Daniel Watkins, and Shane Watson all head to Australia to show us where tow-in surfing and wakeboarding cross over. And then there's the horse surfing influence thrown in at the end of the clip. Their aerial prowess is beyond any in our sport at this time, and the way they adapt to waves is inspiring. They may not be pro surfers, but it just goes to show that anyone can have fun surfing. Well, if that's got you frothing, you can read the entire article again, check out all the links and more video footage by cruising on over to www.theinertia.com. Ted Endo, Marvin Green, and the entire team are waiting for you in the surf column. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the EpicTV Surf Report. Until next time, don't forget to go surfing, just because you can.